So the first sport I did was bowling. There are two main problems I saw with bowling. One, the lane is too long, so if you throw the ball, I don't really think it's going to reach the end of the lane, or it might just like veer off to the side or something. And two, the pins won't fall down. That's like the obvious problem.
And 3, the pizza's still so expensive at these places. God, like $4 a slice.
So to solve the lane problem, I figured there needs to be some way to get the ball actually down to the pins. So I was thinking of like a slope, maybe, just like a really dramatic slope. You can just place the ball down and it'll roll down. That'll get it to the pins.
Oh yeah, like that. You ever see those training, not the training things, but for the kids, they have the ramps for the bowling ball?
Yeah, but only like super dramatic. So like a 30% slope.
Yeah, and at the end of it is the pins. It's just humongous.
Yeah. So that'll work.
That'll get down there.
But it's still don't think it'll knock down the pins. So in order to fix that problem, I was thinking, well, obviously you need to make the pins lighter. So the ratio of the pin to bowling ball weight is about 20%. The pins are 20% the weight of the bowling ball.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you make the pins 20% the beach ball, then it should work. But if you have pins that light, they're not going to stand up just... Like, if you just put them on the ground, it's going to be really hard to keep them up.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, maybe I just choose this solution and instead try to match the momentum of a bowling ball going into the pins. So I tried to figure out how fast I need to throw the beach ball to match the momentum. And I found out that you need to throw it 323 miles per hour.
Oh, shit. So you want to stretch first.
Yeah. So if you're throwing it that hard, you probably don't need the slope anymore. So I got rid of the slope.
Right.
So the ground is back to flat. And
the slope is a rounding error.
Just to give a little frame of reference for that speed, terminal velocity for a human being is 120 miles per hour. Not even half what you need to throw it.
Yeah, so that's how people survive skydiving accidents.
Yeah, it's really not that fast at all.
Yeah, the wimps.
The takeoff speed of a Boeing 747 is 180 miles per hour. World record top speed Formula 1 car is 250 miles per hour. Still not quite what we need. And then the fastest car in the world, which just broke the record like this year, is made by Hennessy and it's called the Venom F5. And that goes 301 miles per hour.
Oh, that's real close.
Yeah, so I think we're going to use that. So I was thinking, like when you bowl, you usually like step up to the line and then throw the ball.
Uh-huh.
Well, to replace that step up, we're going to have a mile-long runway. We're going to get this car. We're going to accelerate it to 300 miles per hour. And when you reach the line, you're just going to let go of the ball. And it's going to go into the pins, and it's going to work.
And it's going to work. It's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Now, my slight alternative, I like this a lot. I think to make it slightly cooler is that you have your lane, and next to your lane, running parallel, is your race track.
That was my thought as well, actually.
And when you get to 80% of the track, you start your drift. And the drift swings out the ball and hits the pins on like that swing around. You stick the tail out.
I like this modification.
I'll get the engineers right on.
Yes, we're going to build it.
Someone call Mr. Salisbury. He needs to update the plans.
So I think that basically solves the bowling problem. We can play bowling now with the beach ball.
Well, one person...
Yeah, one
place with the one car.
We can get more than one car.